Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 13 of this Let's Play Victoria 2. This is the March of the Vikings, and we are Nytungvik. In the previous episode, we fought against Meow, and we took some more, a state from them. I think we just took Nanning here. And our economy continues to grow pretty quickly. We're having a couple of problems with loans, because loans seem to... Whoa, that was a big loss for liberals. Socialists are becoming dangerous. Loans seem to be becoming, or have become a problem again, in that our mysterious benefactor is no longer paying them off. But it looks like our budget here is more realistic. Oh wow, we got an 8.3% prestige. That's pretty good. Yeah, prestige is definitely where we are struggling the most, which is kind of weird considering the big battles we've been having recently and winning. But we'll get over it. Okay, so we are still getting an integral rail system which should help us expand our industry again. Let's take a quick look at the capitalists, how they are doing. $178, 263. Honestly, that's probably enough for you, so I'm going to remove your focus. Fijan, how are you doing in terms of this? You could do with a couple more clerks. You probably need it less than some of the others. Okay, so these numbers are increasing. Focuses are definitely a good way of prioritizing your economy. And we are, we are taking attrition. Let's split you in half, send you guys to Canton. Group. No, he didn't have anyone to group. And that's it. Okay, good. Szechuan's got another crisis going. Nobody decided to intervene. So it was a non-crisis. Our economy is still very fragile. I still think that liberalism is the best way, but I'm starting to wonder if we do want to go socialist so I can have a little bit more direct control, especially considering how many unemployment issues we're having. And they are pretty big. Yeah, every single state has unemployment now. The capitalists are just not doing their jobs enough. I mean, we have loads of projects going. I mean... what is the problem here? Are you saying we just don't have money? Let's filter by capitalists, select everyone, and take a look. Yeah, there are a couple of you with no cash, which is probably where the factories aren't doing well. So let's grab shift work, even though it's a very expensive technology. We'll continue to let this build. I mean, what I would like to do is subsidize the factories. The problem is I don't think I can afford it right now. Oh crap, no. Shit. Don't take the loan, I meant repay it. Ha! Whoops! Thankfully we didn't take much interest. Because that would have been... horrific. When's the next election? Because I'm thinking I might bring the National Party in. Do it. And you immediately want some reforms, which we're going to give you no, we're going to increase school system, and then we are going to select all, enable subsidies. We are going to open all of the factories and we're going to subsidize the hell out of them just to make sure that our people have an employment. And we're going to need to raise cash. So administration is going to lose money. Oh cripes, that's a lot of subsidy. Tariffs will have to go up to pay for this. And taxes will also go up. Well, this This really does give you a lot more control over your economy. So we'll pay off this loan super fast, and then we'll use the rest of the money that we're earning to open the factories and things again, which we should be able to do pretty darn quickly, actually. I mean, the capitalists are still around. They can still start up their own factories and things. It's just I'm taking a more direct control on everything right now. I'm also just getting rid of the priorities. Okay, craftsmen are going back to work. That was the main thing. We're making a lot of money, which we can then start improving education with. And administration. Middle class are being completely drowned by this. The rich are being taxed for the first time. And despite this level of taxation, are people getting richer? I'm not sure. Probably not yet. Alright, so that's all the factories now reopened. You're building some new factories, that's fine. I mean, we need the factories to be open because the factories generate cash, which then goes to the capitalists. I think that's where the problem was, that we didn't have that positive feedback loop. Let's make sure we're getting enough factories where we still have an unemployment. Most profitable is definitely cloth here. That one may need to shut. Although we should be spending less and less in subsidies. Yeah, the subsidies have already halved, which is good. Oh, something big's just happened. Slim pickings. All pro strata become militant or more conscious. I'll take the consciousness, thanks. Right, we are definitely earning too much money at this point, which is a really good problem to have. Let's decrease tariffs so our people can afford more stuff. Administration spending at 70% is probably fine. So at this point, we can actually start reducing taxes. Way more liberal, way more anarcho-liberal, and the Conservatives lost a ton of support. They're just being absolutely demolished. Let's bring you down to 80%.